Alright guys, this live video gonna be a quick video. I just want to touch on some bases. So yesterday I was on my own agenda. I wanted to talk about some things that I thought I was supposed to talk about, forgetting that the Freedom of You platform was given to me by Spirit when I was in my time of hurt. And when I was in my time of need, Freedom of You was given to me to agenda and talk about goals and how to achieve them and all this simplistic surface stuff. And as you guys know, I kept having technical difficulties. The video wouldn't go. I kept having people telling me they couldn't hear me and they couldn't see me. I was getting DMs, and I believe that was Spirit trying to remind me that this is not about me or this surface stuff at all. Here we go. Alright, so I'm going to just get straight to the point. Our earth is sick. Negativity is killing our earth. If we do not take the time to investigate things that have been embedded in us, our food, our energy, our spirit, our path with God, everything else was given to us, you guys. Nothing is something that we've went and claimed on our own. I'm encouraging everybody right now to start paying attention to Spirit. We are earth. These tornadoes, these Irmas, these rain fire, these fires, do you guys think that earth is protecting herself? Do you guys remember in the movie Moana when they stole the earth's heart and she got angry and then she was fire and food couldn't happen and people couldn't live? She was sick. Our earth is sick. You guys, we've got to release these bondages and these badges and these titles and these tags that somebody else has given us. We've got to change our food habits. We got to change our thinking habits. We got to change our meditation habits, our prayer habits. What are we praying for? Are we still surface thinkers? Are we still surface believers? We still sitting here thinking somebody gonna come out of the sky and come and save us. Ain't nobody coming to save us. This is God telling us to step up and do it yourself. We can't wait for somebody to come save us. Earth is sick. She's mad. She's hurt. All these things that's happening in our world right now is all planned and ordained. Do y'all get that? They planted these fears in us. Dr. Sebi told us fear is coming from our food. We're afraid to love. We're afraid to go outside. I had a girlfriend who's currently right now fighting cancer. You've already done it twice. It didn't help you the first time. Now you're sicker this time. And you refuse to even try herbs? You refuse to even try essential oils? It's too expensive. Your health is too expensive. You're paying all these doctors to kill you. They're not trying to heal you. And you won't even take the time to investigate what God gave you on this earth for earth. You are earth. You're flesh. This is earth. We're dirt. Our process, as long as we eat this food, as long as we continue eating the food that they gave us, and we continue being in these energies, we're never going to be healed. They don't want to heal us. They want to get rid of us. If you're part of the 1%, you in. But damn right, believe that. Ain't none of us part of that 1%. They don't expect us to show up because we're constantly feeding ourselves, our body, our spirit, our families with this devilish, nasty, negative energy that's killing us from the inside out. We're dying. Your spirit is dying because of what we're eating, because of what we're believing, because of what we're practicing on. If God ain't showed up now, he ain't showing up. I remember I asked my granny as a little kid, if God do that, how come kids in Africa are starving and dying? And I remember my grandmother, who was a Bible-toting, preaching-toting, prayer-changing, she had strong ties to the Christian belief. She told me that God worked through us, to us, for us. So if that's the truth, why are we expecting somebody else to come save us? Why you won't even be interested in what the herbs and the oils do for you? Meditation. Black girl magic. Going in, finding the answers. Dr. Sebi left it for us. Dr. Sebi left it for us. Maya Angelou left it for us. Dick Gregory left it for us. Martin Luther King left it for us. Cora Scott, they all left it for us. It's all scripture I gave you guys, showing you in meditation, and then your spiritual people, your ties, is covering you and protecting you and guiding you, that's real. That's real. Plug in. Get into the source. Get off this surface thinking. Go deep down into spirit. I love Ralph Smart. He said, infinite waters run deep. I'm infinite. I want to go deep. I don't want to keep believing this bullshit. These tornadoes are killing our family. This rain, this fire, everywhere. Everywhere. There's no part of this earth that's safe. You know why? Because it ain't got nothing to do with what we giving all the credit to. We giving all the credit to the negative, nasty man who, unfortunately, people don't want to get it. But I'm glad he showed up, because he dug up all this nasty stuff that's been hiding within us, that we hide behind, that we pretend to love, that we pretend to support, that we pretend to be involved in our people's struggles. And we're not involved because we're safe. We're safe. We don't have to worry about it. I got family in Houston. I got family in Florida. I got family in them islands over there. My grandmother didn't put in all this work and the bloodshed for us to sit back and be comfortable and sip tea and talk about politics. It ain't time to talk. It's time to war. It's time to show up. Y'all know what it means. It's me. It's me. What I gotta sing. Y'all know I can't sing, but I sing for you. It's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. Why am I standing in the need of prayer? And God already gave me all the tools to go in, fight, make change, and shift. He gave it to me. Why are we not using it, guys? Why are we not holding each other accountable? Don't pray for me. Be there for me. Stand in for me. Fight for me. Go into your prayer life and cover me when I'm unable to cover myself. When I get weak, stand in and be strong. I got you, sister. When two hands touch and agree, y'all know the biblical. I know the Bible too. Don't just think because I've gotten myself enlightened and I'm going further. I done read them pages too. That's the first thing they do. Scripture say, I know what scripture say. I was right where you were at one point in time, believing and accepting that somebody else got my healing, somebody else got my prayer, somebody else got my faith, somebody else got my path, somebody else know where I'm going. Nobody know where I'm going because I'm the only freedom. This path is my path. You're not freedom. I'm not you. Your path's not for me. My path's not for you. But this is what you guys need to learn. Every path will cross paths at some point in time. Every path, we're all connected. This is energy, this frequency, this vortex of love and life and God. God is an energy inside of you. He's an energy inside of you. He's not outside you. So as long as we as a people, and I'm saying people because my black people, but this affects more than African Americans. This is all of us. The United States is using us. We're still slaves to the government. We're still slaves to building and creating what they have. Do you guys know anything about the FDIC? They didn't have no money when they went to go get it. There wasn't no gold bars. They lied. This country was built on lies and hate. This country runs on lies and hate. This country thrives on lies and hate. Look at your timeline. Everybody's sharing the storm. Everybody's sharing the rain. Everybody's sharing the politics. Ain't nobody sharing antidotes on how to get in and shift and change this world. Where's my shaman women? Where's my black girl magic? This ain't this. Where are our rituals? We're so busy worried about ourselves. We're so busy worried about getting our money right. I'm 10 toes down. I'm going to go check in and get this overtime. You ain't even gave 10 minutes of time to God this morning to make sure that you can show up. You're all surface thinking. We're all surface thinking. We got to go deep down in the core of Gaia. Figure out what's wrong with our earth and shift and change it. She's angry. You guys remember on Moana? I love that movie. Sometimes it takes kindergarten tactics to get a grown person to pay attention. Look at what they're giving our kids. They're giving our kids the magic, and we don't even know it's magic. In Moana, her tribe couldn't eat. Her land stopped producing fruit. If they would have stayed where they were, her family and generations of work would have died. This young baby connected to source, water, one of the 4 powerful elements on earth. She connected to source, the power in the water. She listened to it. She went through. She fought the battle. She said, I am Moana. You gonna get on my boat. When are we gonna show up? I am freedom. Are you gonna get on my boat? Can we change this world? Can we change our way of thinking? everyone is living in vain, and you're killing us. You're not working with us, nor are you working for us. You're working for the enemy. You're part of the enemy. You're part of the enemy. As long as you sit back and I'm just going to wait in prayer, because they told me God going to show up and he going to show out, and I'm going to praise him when he get there. You got to praise this energy right now. We got to connect to this right now. Remove these old slave mentality of thinking that somebody else got your freedom. And I'm not talking about me. Your freedom, your ability to love, your ability to connect to Gaia and shift. If you don't know how, message me. I'll teach you for free. My system, Freedom of You, is not for gain. Let's get this straight right now. What I do for you is not for gain. When I take your calls, it's for free. Now, we got to match energies. So if I'm sharing something with you and I'm selling you something to help you be cool, that's where the money comes in. But none of you guys are responsible for my bills in my life. Everything that I do, God's going to take care of anyway, because my heart's in the right place. I'm vibing on that frequency of making sure that everything I do is done with the intention of somebody else opening their eyes, waking up, and can take 5 minutes in their morning, 5 minutes at night. Close your eyes. Get quiet. Remove all the surface thinking. Here's the quick tip for meditation if you've never meditated or if you don't know how. Close your eyes. Imagine a freeway with one white thick line, black turf. Follow the line. Thoughts are going to come. Watch these thoughts run over the white line and keep going. You forgot to wash the dishes, pick your baby up, do homework, laundry. All these things are going to pop in and try to distract you from connecting. Recognize them and let them go. Stay on that black path until that white line disappears. When you get on that black turf, there it is. Earth is your turf. Per herald in the purple crown. You can draw and create anything you want in this space. But even when we do that, we're still selfish. Because we want our business to grow. Because we want our family. We not this. We want this. I need more money. I need more of this. I need a house. I need a land. I need a new car. I need a new Range Rover. I need a new bag. I need a new... all this surface shit that's not going to feed or do anybody no good. When you get to that black space, that void, that's God, that energy frequency of love or above, right then is your chance to connect and heal. If you want to heal Texas, meditate and seal love into this earth. Send light to the core of Gaia. See it in the middle of the earth. Watch this light vibrate out, touching every root connected to earth. Every person, every body, every animal, every tree, every insect, everybody has a spirit that connects into the core of Gaia. It's like that. A firework explosion. And then when you get in that middle of core and you send love and light right there, you put love and light right there, then you wait. You sit there and you wait and you watch this white light cover every root from the middle of the earth, expanding out to the outside of the earth. And then when the earth is feeling whole, then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dimensions past this aura. All up in here. Y'all know my grandma used to tell me, I pray for you for the principalities of the things that you don't know about. These old folks' religion is not dead. This old folks' religion is y'all tools right now to get in. Our ancestors sung hymns to connect to life. It kept their spirit alive, so that they can go and till this earth, so their grandchildren, their great-grandchildren, and their great-grandchildren, and all of us are right here, right now, in the midst of when God needs these light workers. Where are my light workers? How come you're not lighting up? How come you're not working? How come you're not participating? How come you're not in? My granny stood in for everybody. When you called her, she answered. And she never gave you money. We laughed about it. I laughed about it, y'all, because when I spent time, my mother's mother who raised me, she did it. She did it. She gave value. She spent time with me. I had one-on-one with Ruth Brooks. Thank you, Granny. One-on-one. That's the woman in me. My birthday and her birthday is a day apart. So I'm probably the most like Ruth Brooks than anybody. And then I had 40 years, actually 38 years of living with my grandmother's teaching. And then God gave me my grandmother, my father's mother. And then I could sit and be with Aunt Angel Annie, and I could see her answer the phone and pray you through. Who are you covering? Who are you protecting? You think your money is saving somebody? You think Red Cross is really going out and doing it? You better do your education. Go on there and Google Red Cross and see who their supporters are. See where their main money comes from. Goodwill, Red Cross, all these organizations that use government funds are going to follow the government laws. Your money's going on dead soil. You're not planting any seeds. You're not changing any lives. I'm sorry to be the one to tell you, if you've already donated money, you just gave money away back to the government. It's not going in helping our people. That's right, Jones. That's right. They keep not most of it, Cuddy. They keep all of it. And then they show a few little black people sprinklers that's still tied in to go in and tell a false message. You know how they go on the African commercials and they go to the worst part of Africa and show that this is what they're doing? They're living. Africa's rich in soil. That's why they want to kill us. They want to keep that land too. But our warriors are over there getting in the earth. They going into the jungle and connecting to them trees, just like in Avatar. Y'all better pay attention to these movies. These trees have life. You go and you connect to this tree and then you get refilled with all this power that now you can see things beyond the normal. Now you can see things for what they truly, really are. Yesterday I had an agenda of my own, and that agenda did not come to pass. My spirits, my connection, my guides said, you're getting too personal. It's not about you, Free. You got to give the message when we give the message. And the message today is love now, anyhow. Right now, again, fall back. Again, I just went on my own tangent. When you're in this meditative state, once you hit the black turf, then you're in the core of the earth, and then you're releasing all this light, and then you can physically see all this light 3, 4, 5 dimensions past our earth, and then you're all full, and then you see your combustible light and the earth's combustible light come into one. It's a bigger light. Everything's filled with love. It takes you 5 minutes to do it. 5 minutes if you do it right. And then you can say Ashe, and so it is. And the earth will work with you because you are intending to heal. It's not about your money. It's never about the money. That's how they trick us. We're working. If you guys are one of the ones who's sharing these catastrophes all day, stop it. Stop feeding into their bowl of bull. Stop it. Go find something to post that sends love that way. Take a video of yourself in prayer, standing in the gap. I'm not talking about that, Father, it's me coming in, thing, and I just want to thank you first of all, right? No. That ain't no warrior spirit. You ain't warring. You ain't warring. You're worrying. You're not a warrior. You're a warrior. You're not a warrior. You're a warrior. Are you worrying or are you warring? See, I want a war. That's why my videos can't share, because they don't want you guys to get this good stuff. This is good stuff. You got to go into the earth. Instead of sitting up in there and sitting on your phone on Facebook, oh Lord, please send an angel. You're the angel. FYI, public service announcement. You are the angels. We are the angels. We got to do the work. The hierarchy of God has him, then us, then the angels. The angels work for you. You don't work for the angels. Get it right. Get it right. The angels are under us. We have dominion. We can tell them to come and do and be. And guess what? The law of the Lord says they have to do it. It don't say you gotta pay you. Please put money into my bank account so that I could give you this good antidote because I'm good earth. That's not what it's about. That's not what it's about. I used to be a gold digger. Let's keep it real. If he couldn't do nothing for me, I couldn't do. I'm not interested. And I probably hurt a lot of souls that way, because I know people was in love with me for real. I damaged those spirits with my own physical surface thinking and desires and wants. Now, I'm in that position of wanting to give, be, do, deserve, receive love. And I had barriers. You know, I talked about that a little bit yesterday. Those treacherous barriers that come in and block ourselves from our blessings. And so now I'm here in this jungle of enlightenment. And while being enlightened and connecting and opening up, my diet has changed. My energy has changed. The people around me has changed. My interest has changed. I don't have short change. So you guys know, I'm a dime. I ain't no dime, because I do jiggle, but I'm not no dime. I'm foolproof. I'm 100%. You got to fold me to feel me. Oh, did y'all get that? You got to fold it to feel it. Touch it. Get into it. Try it. Try it. Just try it. We've been eating their food forever, and we're dying as a community, as a people, humanity in its whole. We've been eating their bullshit forever, and it's not working. When are we going to try something different? When are we going to invest in ourselves? When are we going to support ourselves? When are we going to say, you know what? My spirit has this for me, we, us, them. Pro, positive nouns. Pro is, or is it supposed to be pro now and not pronoun? Us, me, we, you. That's all pronouns. Us, whole one. How do I be Moana? Who's going to help me get into these warrior wards of river rafting, cyclone turning, disastrous effects? Who's going to help me gird up and walk out here and speak for my people, and hopefully that they hear me when I tell you that love is the only thing that's going to conquer this? Change our diet. Dr. Sebi said they've been feeding us low vibrational food so that we'll vibrate low, and that's what keeps us in fear. So I'm working 100% overtime right now to try to get as alkaline and vibe on these frequencies as possible. And I struggle because I'm human, but I'm trying. Because when I go to sleep at night, when I sit in meditation at night, when I get into my round table in my spiritual dreams and that lucid dreaming, and I got my binaural beats playing in the background, and I'm right there vibing high, and everybody's looking at me, they not asking me how much money I made this week. They asking me, did you give our message? Did they receive it? I said, I don't know, but I'm trying my hardest, I give it. And then they say, here's something extra. Try this. So now I'm trying it. My live platform will never be anything that's freedom. I will always use this platform as a way to share what Spirit give to me. So if you don't get a video from me every day, then you know Spirit ain't gave me nothing for you that day. But every time I get on here, I'm feeding. I'm giving. I'm receiving. I'm vortexing through you. If you don't know how to meditate, if you don't know how to use your prayer life in addition to meditation, please message me right now. Please take time so I can teach you for real, so we can do it together. So until you get it, that you can get it on your own, so that I can get in, so I can give him on my own. This is real. We need to create these. Okay. Here's what it is. Some people not gonna like this. if you're not feeding, if you're not edifying, if you're not going in to change this world, I am releasing you. I love you, but I'm releasing you. It's going to hurt because that's going to take some people who've been around for a long time. But I'm no longer participating in activities that are not going to be edifying to my people. Call me what you want. The Wicked Witch from the West. Just call me Miss Wicked Witch from the West. I don't care what you call me, but get it. If you don't get it from me, get it from somebody else. If I'm not your vessel, find a vessel. Turn your TV off. Get off your government's diet. Switch up your foods. Change your frequency. Connect to something that's good. Spend time with Gaia. Instead of us going out protesting and holding up signs and participating in these negative energies, you guys know it, leprosy. Did y'all forget the story of leprosy? When you go show up and you're not girded up, you're going to be homesick. I see it all the time. I see all my warriors. I see all my people out there, and they put on posts, and now they go home and they sick and they tired and they hurt because they done everything they thought possible that they could do to make a change, and no change has happened. That's because you cannot change anything with the same tools we used to use. The war is different. It's a spiritual war, you guys. This is a spiritual battle right now. It's not physical. So anything that we do in the physical that does not come from the spiritual realm is not going to help edify, fix, or cure us. It's not. We're a dying breed of unknowledgeable, unaware, refuse to wake up, comfortable spirits in damnation. This is hell. So if you guys are scared to go to hell, you might as well go ahead and get rid of that fear, because we in hell right now. This is hell. This is what hell feels like. Negative, nasty, demeaning, tearing, spirit-breaking energy. That's hell. This is hell. So if y'all know I want to do right by the Lord, because when this life is over, I know there's a better life. You can make a better life right now. Quit waiting for the aftermath. We could be happy and better right now. Quit waiting for something outside of yourself to come in and make a change in you. You are responsible for you. You are responsible for you. You are responsible for taking whatever it is that your grandmother did when she was here. If she was a baker, bake. Feed. If she was a warrior, war. Go to war. Fight. My granny's door stayed open. You could never walk in my grandmother's house and walk out and not be full. She's going to feed you. So I'm going to feed you. Every time you come around me, every time you listen to me, every time you get something from me, you're going to get fed. Now, if you decide to regurgitate it and spit it out, that's you. But what you're getting from me is coming from pure, cultivated earth. Love. Genuine. I want you to heal. I want our earth to get better. I want my babies to be healed. I want my mama to live 150. I want to be here when it comes to the good things. I don't want to only be part of this. Can you guys understand this is real? This is not a joke, you guys. Our families are dying. Dying. They're dying. And they're dying because you guys are sold out on these spiritual surface ass things that's not edifying us. Quit buying your bags and your cards and your thing. Go out and warrior. Spend that money on some herbs. Eat some alkaline herbs so that when you connect to the tree, you know, I told you, Avatar, that they can feel your vibes and refill you and give back to our earth. God damn it. I don't know how to not feel this way. I don't know how to not feel this way. I'm tired of hurting. I'm tired of my sisters hurting. I'm tired of when somebody calls me for help and I give you the antidote, you tell me the doctor said. Don't call me. Keep doing what the doctor said and watch what happens. And watch what happens. We're dying, y'all. And these tears aren't sad tears. Don't get it twisted. These tears, because right now in this space, I have already connected to spirit. Right now in this space, I have my ancestors on their knees pushing and pushing and pushing. Free, say it, say it, say it. Religion is killing us, you guys. We're bound by too many people's expectations. We are ignoring what God has given us to heal. We have ignored what God has given us to create his purpose on earth. Do you guys know that if the humans die, the earth will still survive? It was here before us, and it'll be here after us. And if we don't participate in these activities that God has given us, in these practices, in these shamanistic rituals, don't make it evil, y'all. Everything black ain't evil. Do y'all know that? They done got y'all fooled to believe that the black cat is bad luck. When our Egyptians used black cats for clarity, black cats represent money. They were rich. You never went into a king's kingdom and didn't see no black cat. It uses it for financial abundance. Black magic's not evil. It's not even called black magic for real, but I'm going to leave that for another teaching for those of you who are afraid of that spiritual realm. Something's happening, you guys, and we're not right. And we're not going to get right, and any work that we do is not going to be edifying to the spirit if we're not vibing on the frequency of love or above. We got to be love or above. We got to be love or above. We cannot keep doing what we've been doing and expect a difference, because we're going to be just as crazy as what they label us to be. And then the Trumps will win. They'll win, and it's bigger than Trump. Y'all mad at Trump, and he's a puppet just like anybody else. He's a puppet just like anybody else. Y'all mad at the wrong people. Y'all mad at the wrong stuff. Y'all spending your $100 worth of energy in the wrong stores. I don't know how to do this, you guys. So I need my warriors to stand in. I need you guys, if you guys are edifying, I need you guys to get in here and do the work. Are you a warrior or are you a worrier? Okay? Okay? Do you feed or do you just eat? Do you keep these videos for yourself or do you share them because people in your circle need to hear them, right? Have you subscribed to the channel so that you guys can get this food even when I'm not live? Not just me. I'm not just saying just me. There's a lot of strong women on here now and men who are working in our behalf, spiritual battles that you guys won't even take the time to click like on their videos or even listen to them because they're not talking about the Hennessy or the turn up or the politics or the storm. Y'all sit there and watch a whole 4-minute video on harp, but you guys won't watch a 10-minute video, whatever it may be, from one of your fellow kings and queens that's speaking to you good food on the heart. Y'all won't share them videos. Y'all won't like them because you're afraid of what people gonna think about you. I asked you already, whose life are you living? Are you living your life, or are you living somebody else's expectation of what they thought to give it? You heard me, Wiz? Sister, I see you, I feel you. You heard me, because I know you are love anyhow. I know you go in. I know you're not a warrior. I know you are a warrior. I see you, queen. I see you, twin, all day long. How do we get them to this energy frequency? This is the problem. See, then they get simplified. Harriet Tubman go in, and she tell the ones who come and believe to come, and they got free. And then Dick Gregory said it the best when he said some of the most trained slaves don't need chains. Your chains are removed, you can go. The door's wide open. You're free to walk. Why are you still standing there? Why are you still in that energy? Why are you still in that belief system that hasn't benefited your family? You seen your grandmother pass away early for sickness. but she stayed in prayer. You understand me? That doesn't mean that her prayer life was weak or it didn't work. It just means that you as a new generation has to come with something new, something better, something greater, something that works. My granny never condemned me when I told her that that wasn't my spiritual path. She never condemned me. She never told me I was wrong. What she did tell me was to love now anyhow. And she did tell me impartiality is a sin. Anytime I treat somebody any different than I'm willing to be treated, it brings dis-ease to me and disease to themselves. How you vibing? That came from a 95-year-old black woman that walked biblical. She stomped this ground. She had a first direct connect call to what you guys consider a source outside of. But it worked. For 95 years. I went to that funeral in Welch, West Virginia, this little itty-bitty town in the bottom of Welch. Y'all better Google it. Y'all better see. It's little itty-bitty. You could ride the freeway and reach out and still touch some of the slave shacks in Welch, West Virginia. They still there. In this little itty-bitty church, like on The Color Purple, this white church, and it had stilts, so it was built in. It was a little itty-bitty church, but it was tall, so it went downstairs and upstairs. It was standing room only for Annie Pack's funeral. Standing room only. She's 95. One of the ladies came up there, was 70, and she said that she was her preschool teacher. She used to be in her Sunday school class when she was a preschool, and she would call my granny all these years later. She knew her by name, and she answered the phone. She drove from North Carolina by herself to my granny's funeral. Warrior. Who's showing up for you? Who you warring for? If y'all not showing up for me, that's your loss, not mine, because it's good too. But if you call me, guess what? I'm going to show up. I'm going to answer the phone. I'm going to show you. I'm going to teach you. Don't ask me for no money. Don't ask me for no money. I'm not kidding. Don't call and ask me for no money, because right there, I'm going to know that you have not used any of the energy and the tools that I gave you. Because as soon as you start using these tools, as soon as you start removing these situations and these conditions, your money going to flow. But you got to remove them barriers first. So me giving you money is not going to help you. Me sending you my money is not going to feed you. It's not going to get you right. It might turn your lights on for 30 days, but in the next 30 days, what's going to happen? What are you going to do in them 30 days to make sure that your lights don't go off again? And I'm not talking about your lights inside your house. I'm talking about your light. Your light. Your light. Katina, I see you. Peace, Queen. I see you. Peace. Thank you. Share the video, y'all. If you haven't followed me on Instagram, follow, because I follow back. If you haven't followed the YouTube channel so that you can see these, please go subscribe so that you guys can get these. The podcast is coming to you, love, anyhow, right now. I'm typing, I'm keeping my word. This book is going to hit the shelves. I promise you. Y'all going to have a direct connect to what Spirit shared with me. It's not just for freedom. And I'm going to give it away. Y'all homework today? We're going to get some homework, right? Try 5 minutes. If you got 5 minutes right now, tell me in the comments. I'm going to do my 5 minutes right now. If anybody on this live chat right now got 5 minutes, let's do this together. We'll 5 minutes. We can guide together. Let's close our eyes right now. If you don't got 5 minutes, that's fine. Find 5 minutes in your day today to fill our earth, Gaia, with love, with light, with healing. Demand this earth to do what you require it to do. Stop sharing the videos. Okay? I'm not telling you to leave prayer alone, because meditation is nothing without prayer. You need them both. Pray for your family, but quit putting them on Facebook. I'm praying for my family out there. Come on now. Y'all already know what you do in the dark gonna come to the light when it's right. We ain't got to tell everybody every good deed we do. Stop it. Because it's not edifying. If you feed somebody, I don't want to know you fed them. Your spirit know you fed them because you're supposed to. That's good enough. Quit putting it on Facebook. Quit participating in activities that's not for us. They're not for us. They're not gainfully employed. Ain't that what the government say? If you're not gainfully employed, paying taxes, participating in this pot, then you don't have it. Let's not do it. I see you, Joanne. Let's do it, Queen. If it's just me and you, I see you. Let's do it right now. 5 minutes of closing our eyes. We're going to take deep breaths in. And when we breathe in, I want us to visualize white light coming in. That's peace and love and serenity. And whatever color you want to attach to your negative. I always use green because it reminds me of, like fungus or stinky, right? Somebody fart and you see it on TV, come out green, right? So I always use green for that. That's me. You can use any color you want. You could use yellow for your peace. You could use blue for your out. Whatever colors you want. I take a deep breath in for 4. Count to 4 when you breathe in, because we're going to use all 4 elements of the earth. And then we're going to hold it for 4, because we're using all 4 elements of earth. And then we're going to exhale for 4, and we're going to use all 4 elements of earth. Now the good thing when we have time is to do this 4 times, a sequence of 4, because we're using all 4 elements of earth. So right now, we're going to take a deep breath in on the count of 4. And we're going to hold it. And then we can release it. That's your sequence of 4, okay? When we're at the 4th one, what we're then going to do is visualize Earth, giving us full white light. All this white light that we've brought in, we're going to watch this white light cover our whole self. But when we get to heart, we're going to spend a little bit more time in heart to make sure that our heart gets super full. Our heart should be growing. You should feel it growing in your chest, just a little bit deeper, just a little bit bigger. And when our heart gets full of the white light, then we will watch it continuously go down through our body, down to our legs, our knees, our calves, our feet. Tingle your toes a little bit so you recognize that your light's there. Move your fingers a little bit so you recognize that your light there. If you want to hold them out so that the light comes out of your palm, that's beautiful. If you want to visualize the light coming out of each finger, that's beautiful. But fill yourself up in complete white or whatever color, positive light color you use, and sit there. Super full and you can see yourself outside of yourself filled with light. Imagine a straight white light going from the top of your head through your spine, all 7 chakras, down to earth, and then see it push through all the way like a drill to the core, and then spend time in the core. See the light filling up the core, and then watch the core shoot electricity out just like electricity flows into every root. Now we're at that 5th dimensional light. Then we're going to watch that earth with our light come together and explode in this bigger, vast light. Everything in the light. Then we say, and so it is. Ashe. It's a quick description of how you guys fill up the world with love. That's a quick description how you reach your family that's nowhere near you, that you can't talk to, that you can't get to. This is how you feed them. This is what our grandparents were doing for us when they were standing in the gap and they were praying for us. This is what they were doing. They were watching God cover us. We are God. God is a frequency inside of us. I'm not complaining whatever you guys do. I'm not doing blasphemy right now. This is real stuff. God is a frequency, an energy inside of you. And when you use this frequency and this energy and you send it, just like you turn on the light switch and your light bulb comes on, that flow of electrical energy, when you send that flow of electrical energy to your loved ones and to the people who need it extra, their light's going to come on. You're going to make them better. You're going to help heal them. That's your responsibility. If you can commit to doing that 5 minutes a day, either before before your feet touches the ground or when you go to bed and you lift your feet up, if you can commit to doing this, our earth will get back her heart. You guys know, like on Moana, right? He stole the heart of the land. And that baby went and she used it, and she went and she gave her back her heart. And she said, because I know who you are. You're not this evil, fiery volcano monster. We're not these monsters. We're God's children, right? So if we're God's children, everything that is of Him, we are is of. We are. Quit putting our sources outside. Spend 5 minutes. Send love the real way. Quit sending your money. Money has such a negative, nasty energy attached to it. People are selling souls for money every day. I used to be for sale for money every day too. I was. If it don't make money, it don't make sense. Y'all know it. I was on it, right? But who wants to only have sense? It's a vast matter of energy and knowledge out here for us to use, and we won't even connect in and get to it. We think because somebody went to school and learned how the physical body works on this physical realm that they know how to heal us spiritually. They don't. The only person that can heal your spirit is your spirit, you. And it does it by connecting to other spirits' frequency. Shifting these energies, sharing these things that make us feel good. Standing in the gap for those who are not awake yet. You've got to stand in the gap and wait until our people open their eyes. Then and only then will this war end. But right now, it has nothing to do with a physical war. This is a pure, outright spiritual battle. Those who are prepared will go on. Those who are not will die in damnation of negative energies because you refuse to take what God has given you to heal you. You'd rather take a pharmaceutical drug that was manufactured in a building that gives you 20 side effects to fix one thing, when you can just go and do your research and figure out what on this earth is an antidote for the sickness of the earth. Those are your herbs. That's Dr. Sebi. It's not me, but I'm learning. Essential oils, I sell them. I use them for everything. That's what I do. Because they work. I've used them. I've seen them. I'm experiencing them every day. I'm watching. I'm giving you guys proof. I'm putting my mama on camera so that you guys can see that this works. Dr. Sebi didn't die. He was murdered. I'm the biggest conspiracy theorist you're going to run into. I believe that all of our black warriors, once they start infecting their barrier and getting into there and start waking us up, they get afraid and now they die. And somebody's got to pick up where they left off at, because what they gave us was truth. Which one of your ancestors have passed away that you're not picking up their battle and continuing their work? If I never met Annie Pack, I believe that Love Anyhow may not have ever been birthed. Because my grandmother gave me that. Love Anyhow's Annie Pack's turn, by the way. I didn't create that. My granny gave it to me. And I'm going to carry that baton. And I have her trophy. They gave it to me. My cousin said my granny would love for you to have this because you were a lot like them. And I had just met my cousin. Sonia, you on here. I see you, cousin. I see you. Howard, I see you. Y'all know. Please tell these bad people Annie Pack was Angel Ann, and she prayed for